Hi everyone, and welcome to our first episode of our brand new video podcast called the Kuyas Korner. Thank you all so much for joining us. I am joined by my fellow co-host Robert on my right, and of course Kuya Bryan and Kuya EJ right there on the left. So thank you all so much for joining us. This podcast is made by Filipinos for Filipinos. We're going to be sharing a lot of stories, experiences, the funniest and saddest memories that we can bring to the table. So hopefully you guys can stay and join our little corner. I'm going to hand it off now to y'all and just ask, how's everyone doing?
How are you guys doing?
We're good.
You okay?
Okay.
Full disclosure, my friend Bryan here has just gone through a very delicate operation. Wisdom teeth, all four. So if he's not talking much, that's why. He's not feeling too well, but kudos to you, Bryan, for sticking through and still being here. Thank you. Bryan, how are you, Robert? You good?
Doing good.
You doing okay?
Good. Yeah.
How's your teeth? How's your teeth?
The teeth's great. I still have my 4 wisdom teeth. I'm
Oh, you're bracing for the inevitable.
Yeah. No, it's something I have over Bryan now.
Oh, so more jokes on our friend
I have
Bryan.
4 more teeth than you.
Yeah. But yeah, EJ, how about you? How are you doing?
I'm good. I mean, damn, can't believe we're starting a podcast now. There's a lot of things that we gotta talk about, but it's okay. Let's first start off as introducing ourselves. Let me start off by myself, right? My name is EJ, and I'm an immigrant here in the United States. I arrived here from the Philippines in 2009, and overall, I spent most of my childhood in the Philippines, and now my years here is more than how many times I've been there in the Philippines. So definitely that plays a role into how I view things at the moment. Let me pass it off to Robert, which actually, you were born in Kuwait, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
What does that mean?
Nah, I was born and raised in Kuwait for like 17 years, and I moved here around like 2018. So like it's been, how long has it been? 3
Over 3 years.
3 years, around like 3 years.
Yeah.
Give it
And
a
his
second.
English is
Oh my god. It's a work in progress. We'll get there. Yeah. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Bryan, tell me more about yourself.
Hi, I'm Bryan. So I can't talk much right now, but I was born here in the Philippines. No.
Welcome to the Philippines. Okay.
In America, I'm sorry. But I could speak Tagalog and Kapampangan. Yeah, that's about it. What I can say right now.
Yeah.
Fernando?
Yeah. Hi everyone. Fernando here. What am I? I was born and raised in the Philippines at the very lovely province of Laguna, Southern Tagalog, about an hour and a half from Manila. I was born and raised there until I moved here in the US when I was 6. July 1st, 2006 was when we moved here with me, my mom, and my sister. So I've been here in Daly City. Shout out Daly City residents, San Mateo County residents. How y'all doing? I've been here for over 15 years now, if I can do math correctly, around that time. 15 to 16 years. So yeah, I'm really happy that I'm doing this podcast with my very I can't do math. 3 close friends because, full disclosure, we've been wanting to do this. We've been planning it for a long time. And who else to start a podcast with but with these 3 fools that have a lot to say about a lot of things, right? So, yeah, I'm really excited about our topic for today.
I'm sorry to interrupt. It all happened when we ate pho.
Right. Yeah, this whole thing started when we were all eating pho. It's a very foggy day in Westlake. Shout out Westlake. And we just talked about, hey, let's start a podcast. Okay, let's start a podcast, and here we are.
But could you remind me, who was eating pho? Who was eating pho?
We were all eating pho.
Oh,
Yeah.
all three.
Oh yeah, Robert wasn't there.
Oh yeah, Robert wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
Like out of work, I was like, hey, we're starting a podcast. Like, huh?
We just threw him in the circle without any knowledge of it. So, but he's here. That's all that matters, right? So yeah, really excited about our topic for today, though, because for our first episode, to honor Filipino American History Month, also, we'll be publishing this video by October 1st. What better way to start our podcast series by talking about how our childhood was, our immigration story, how we traveled from one place to another, and how that influenced how we are today. So, my first question for everyone is simple. Where are you guys from? Taga saan kayo?
Can I go first?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, this is a really good transition into starting this podcast because we all start somewhere. Right.
Tama.
America, Kuwait, Philippines, we're different provinces.
Yeah.
But another thing is, like, this guy can probably speak Arabic or... No? Okay.
Yeah.
Or
You have to establish that? No, I don't speak.
Kapampangan. We all have different backgrounds. And, yeah, so... In the beginning...
in the beginning?
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I was born in the Philippines, Manila, of course, and I was raised in Antipolo, right? It's a small town.
Wait, what age did you get here?
I got here when I was 7.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's nice that you preserved the college. Like, I remember with the first day when you met me, it was like it was like, what period is it? 4th period
Thing with
with weathers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were in high school. It was my first year in the U.S. and I barely spoke English. Like I was shy. It was just a disaster. I used to like have as many friends as I did back in Kuwait. Like every day would be like I'm just hanging out with them. Like I didn't run out of people to hang out with over there.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went here, it was different. Like recess. Do you guys call it recess? Recess?
Yeah, at elementary school we called it recess. I think when they went to high school, just like break.
Yeah.
Yeah. First break would be like, oh yeah, I'd be like walking around with my friends in campus, like, oh, it's chilling. Like over here, like I did not walk with anyone. I was too fucking shy. I was like, and don't get me started on my first impression with Muslim, bro. Like we're gonna talk about that later, but like let me put that aside for now.
Okay.
Like this guy approached me like, what is this guy doing? Like I was shy. Like I would take like, it's better than not having any friends. Like and not to say that EJ was like my last resort. Like it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
Because of EJ, I owe EJ a lot. Because of him, like he introduced me to a lot of people, which was nice. And they started talking to me like, hey man, do you speak Tagalog? Like, yeah. Are you Filipino? Like, yeah.
You wanna know why I always start like that? Because of the fact that you feel homesick from the Philippines, right?
Yeah, but not the Philippines.
Oh yeah. But
Or Kuwait.
It was a Filipino community, but
Yeah.
for it.
yeah. So growing up, being born in the Philippines, right, and then you're moving here in America, you get homesick, right? When you go to elementary school, most of them are American-born Filipinos, which of course, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but don't leave the part out where you thought I was gay.
What did he say?
Like really? Did you tell other people like? Were you
No.
like,
I've been in
he's a
Robert's
little
shoes though.
fruity. Yeah, like he was a little fruity. Like I don't mind. Like it's okay. Like it's what people think about me. I could care less.
The only
Like-
time I didn't keep it to myself was when I told you.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's good.
so-
Thank you.
So full disclosure.
I mean, there's not. No, I'm not. I really don't mind. Like you can tell. Like it's okay. I could really like. It's not like actually me.
Yeah. That's not, I mean, shoot, man. Not gonna lie. Of course, everyone had an accent.
I think.
You don't have a thick. You speak better Tagalog than me.
True, but because you're whitewashed.
Wow.
Call them out.
This is a very. That's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are we supposed to have filters?
Candidness.
That's
Why
fine.
not? I don't know.
No, I thought you were whitewashed at first. Like until you busted out your Tagalog. Like, oh.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. You did talk about that with me in the beginning of the school under the school year, and it did got me messed up though.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no,
I'm
no.
sorry if I-
Not like in a bad way. Like it just made me think. Right? Am I really whitewashed? Right?
No, not I think about it, probably not. I've seen worse.
No. I mean, we all have different opinions about it, right? But the fact that since I've been here longer than I've been to the Philippines,
Yeah, it's like
I'll-
a different culture. Yeah,
exactly,
in a
right?
sense, I would, even though I'm not as connected as I am, like in the Filipino culture as I was back in Kuwait,
Mhm.
it'd probably be the reason why.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, like the only thing you have right now are dad jokes. That's like literally, the most I've counted EJ's dad jokes in a day was like, I think it was like 10, and that's in the span of 3 hours.
Oh, really?
Like the fact that I was counting, I was like, I was expecting it. I was like, how many can he bust out today?
For another episode.
No, I kind of baited.
Dad joke.
I baited out too. Like, damn, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm dead. I kind of baited out too, like just so I can roast it. Like I catch him on it. Like,
Like you set it up for him to deliver
yeah,
it.
like,
Yeah.
Disclaimer: this friend group is all about downfalls.
Yeah. We roast the fudge out of each other. Right, Brian?
Yeah. That's why I wore the mask.
No, but like you know, I don't know if a lot of people out there know the saying, but like you roast the ones you love. And I really love Brian.
Brian's burnt, bro.
But you know, but like I think we have the mutual understanding that we roast each other, but we still want each other to succeed.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I think that's the bottom line. What question were we at? Where are you from?
Oh, yeah. Did we all get to answer that? I don't know.
did.
I don't know. I just
Going
started
away,
going
yeah.
on somewhere.
In a way, yeah. We just kind of like elaborated exactly how we grew up.
Right.
Yeah, and now I already said it. Like the fact that it made me feel homesick. That's why when I went to high school, a lot of Filipinos that just immigrated here. First thing I asked them, "You speak Tagalog?" Because hey, what better yet than someone that can share the same culture as you?
Right.
And the fact that you can speak comfortably with someone with the same language just makes you feel like you're home. Shout out to Seafood City when they just opened up. It made me feel like home because it smells like home.
When did they open up?
I think like 2-3 years ago.
The one here in South City?
The one, the one over there, over there.
no, Jollibee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
old.
What?
I mean, it
Yeah,
was
you're
here-
old.
I mean, it was here when I got here.
Yeah. So you were from Antipolo?
Yes, sir.
Tell us how is it an urban kind of
Really depends on which area, right?
which area were you from?
I mean, in the weekdays, I was more in the.
He's saying he has 2 houses.
You have to
No.
You said
no,
weekdays. You
No,
said
no,
weekdays.
no.
You heard that, right? You said weekdays.
In the weekdays, I'm at my lola's, right? And on the weekends, I'm at our own place, which is in a little province.
Okay.
So yeah, 2 houses. You're right.
So like in the more like countryside, rural area is like your main.
Yeah. I can say like if you compare Manila to Antipolo, way different.
I prefer the rural side of things instead of the city
Mhm.
because it's so crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crowded. And when you're in the Philippines and you're in Kuwait, because I was used to air conditioning 24/7, because we barely pay for electricity there. That shit was like free,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we would have 8 air conditioning on 24/7 because it's hot there. It's like what, 50 degrees Celsius. Sorry.
Celsius,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Sorry, we're dumb. We're American.
Can you Google that?
I think it's Fahrenheit for us, right?
Fahrenheit, the metric
That'd be
system.
like
yeah.
110, right?
We're not the brightest people. Just letting you guys know out there. We get by.
140 degrees.
Oh,
This is the hottest I've experienced.
Celsius.
Celsius. No, 140 degrees Celsius is probably like burning the shit out of my face now. Like about 140 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Like 100 degrees. Not might be exaggeration, but you get the point. It's hot there. Like, and going to the Philippines, like that shit's hot, bro. I would like literally the moment I step outside my fucking room without air conditioning, I'll be like,
What got me thinking is you guys have free electricity there in Kuwait.
it's all free but cheap.
Cheap,
Affordable.
affordable.
There,
So
it's like,
is it like a public utility? Like it's owned by the government?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because usually like sometimes or most of the time like
Most likely.
Public.
Oh yeah.
Public owned.
PG&E.
Is it like our PG&E
My
here?
assholes here.
Huh?
Are they assholes here?
I mean, they killed a lot of people.
I have no
Yeah, let's not go there.
I have no recollection of any interactions of assholes from PG&E, but you know,
But yes, yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Even water.
water.
Yeah, water is
Cheap?
pretty cheap there too. Cost of living there was okay.
Mhm.
Healthcare was pretty good there. When I went here, I was like,
You
y'all,
bastard.
y'all are fucked,
You
y'all.
bastard.
If you're poor, you're dead.
It's like, oh, I broke my leg. Oh, give us half your leg to pay for it.
We'll take the other one. We'll take the other one. While we're pissed.
How was your childhood in Antipolo?
Childhood, man, childhood. If I can
Thank you.
remember-
Thank you for that great answer. No, go ahead.
if I can remember most of it, right? The only thing I can remember is waking up with no problems, because we were kids.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, of course. But definitely, when you wake up here, compared to the Philippines, you don't wake up because of a rooster or a chicken.
You wake up to work.
You wake up to work. Yeah, right? In the Philippines, man, you wake up and it's a whole different vibe. You know, it's not quiet here, like here, right? It's always noisy. You hear the tricycle, the jeepneys, the people selling street food, right? Balot.
We're like 5 in the morning
5
in
in the morning.
Philippines. That one man just carrying hot pandesal on his back.
Man,
Oh.
I would die to get that again.
You know what? You
What?
know what? I'm kind of hungry right now, so I'm just gonna pull this out.
Oh my god.
It's thick though.
Yeah, it's a rip-off of Sticko. We couldn't find.
Just want to let you guys know in Sifit City they don't carry Sticko, which is kind of like a disappointment.
Who
right
wants
now.
to share the first two infamous pieces?
I'll get one.
You got one?
I'll get
How
one.
come those are segregated by the other two?
So that you can pull it out.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to pull it out.
That's what she said.
You want a light?
No, I'm
You
okay.
okay?
I don't smoke.
Well,
I don't smoke.
carry on.
You don't smoke, huh?
Damn, that was damn.
Sorry.
Not as good as Sticko though. But it's almost there. But yeah, I mean, you wake up in the Philippines and work is already going, right? Here you wake up and just foggy and depressing.
Right.
Oh, I like the fog.
Oh yeah,
I grew up in a fucking desert, bro. All I saw was fucking heat. Like, bro, I wake up at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
When I open the door at 6, and it's fucking hot, like there are days, especially when it's humid in Kuwait. Like, imagine it's like 100 degrees and it's humid. Like,
Like, it's not like the hot weather, but the hot air.
hot air and humid.
Like
It'd
a
be
blow dryer. Right? Like a blow dryer.
Blowing you?
Blow dryer, Robert. That just blows at you.
But anyways, yeah, it's like, I would go to school like 8 hours a day from 7 till 2, 7 a.m. till 2:20. That's the dismissal time is at 2:20, and then we get home at like 3:30 because like it's an hour, commute there from my house to school. Like once I opened the doors to my house, like I'm fucking happy, bro. It's like it's air conditioning again.
And it's affordable.
It's like
It's like
dry, cold.
It's
air.
like a whole different world in your house.
It's like dry, cold air. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, thank God,
Right.
It's cold. I love it. I love it.
Damn.
Well, damn. I mean, here,
Here's just cold. I fucking love it. Like,
you just love it, yeah.
yeah. Not that I don't like the heat. I like the sun. I like the sun. I just don't like the heat. Like I went to Vegas once.
Mm.
I was like, fuck, am I back?
Full disclosure, I have never been to Vegas.
Never been to Vegas?
I have never been to Vegas.
You gotta go to Sin City, bro.
My sister has been to Vegas like I think once or twice. I don't know.
You're how old are you?
I'm 21. I have no life.
You should go, bro.
I have no life. Like you will never see me in raves. You will never see me in like
I mean, not right now.
the club. You know, well, yeah, like
Like
without let's say without COVID, you will still not see me in those areas because I will just stick out like a sore thumb because I don't know how to move.
exactly.
I have no like rhythm whatsoever. I can't dance.
Me
Basically.
too. I can't dance.
Yeah, when we dance like a Roblox, very stiff. It's
What?
okay.
I'm so targeted after that.
Can you dance?
No, but he's fucking looking at me.
Why?
No, it's something with Roblox.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
No, they probably won't see it. They probably won't see it. 'Cause you're wearing a mask. It's okay,
You're
but
pretty.
You're looking mad cute, even you're looking like Steve from Minecraft.
Maybe like later on, maybe for like our viewers out there, we'll take a picture of you without the mask, like for exclusive fans only. Like only for our fans, you know, like a website where our fans, only our fans, can
called
see
Instagram
your
fans.
face. You don't get the joke. Only fans.
Oh, you
There
want
you
to
go.
go? Let's go.
Anyway.
What's that?
No, point it over there. Point it over
No,
there. Point it over
Just
there.
to like let you know what he looks like. It's just an idea.
Go
Put that
to
camera
camera
right
view right now. Go to camera
that
view.
one.
Brian right now has a very sharp jawline.
Show it down just in case.
Yeah.
But I don't want to expose you. But,
But
like,
anyway.
but like,
I don't want to expose you, but hey. But
Yeah.
so Antipolo compared to Daly City.
Oh man, it's. I mean, the only reason why I would miss it because that's where I grew up, right?
Mm.
Of course, I love Daly City, but if I ever want to come back, I would stay in Antipolo
Okay.
because there, just it's not polluted, not as much,
The Philippines is not polluted.
not as much. Yeah, not as much, right?
Is it paradise in Antipolo?
The only fog I saw in the Philippines was smoke, unless you go to Baguio.
Oh yeah, the Baguio is like fog city.
Baguio is like Daly City.
Yeah.
Pretty much, just that it's hell dangerous to go there.
Yeah.
Right. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it's very different. It's more hustle like there when you wake up. You wake up and you just go straight to it. Other than kind of chill down here in the U.S.
Really? So like, it's more like work ethic living in the Philippines than
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, as far as work ethic, because it's a third world country, and you have to make you have to do whatever you have to do to survive, right? Here, you just wake up, you go to a class. Right now, during the pandemic, you just Zoom, and then you're just chilling at the bed. I mean, it's different times, so I'm pretty sure it's like it's like that to some people in the Philippines, but there's a lot more opportunities here, luxuries that you may say in the U.S. is more luxury compared to the Philippines. If I was still in the Philippines right now, it would be very different. I wouldn't be going out every time or
that's what I thought about, bro. Like,
yeah.
the initial plan, in Kuwait, was like, get your high school diploma in Kuwait. And once you go to and once you graduate, you want to go to college.
Mhm.
Go to the Philippines. That's it. That's like the mindset I had. It's like, I want to get to this school. I want to, because like I already know what I'm going to do. Like, I'll wake up early, then take LRT to Taft Avenue. Then
What college in the Philippines?
I want to go to DLSU, De La Salle.
De La Salle.
Yeah, that's where I want to go. That's the nearest one. And I think I barely know. I don't know like the geographics of like in the Philippines. Like I don't know where anything is.
Right.
Like if I go there, you're probably gonna have to hold my hand to actually go anywhere. Like where's that?
You need a chaperone.
Yeah, but like, that's the plan. But like when I got here, I was like, dang, kids drive at 16 years old. Like,
Yeah.
It's different, right? Yeah, 16-year-old in the Philippines.
I got my license at 19.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't have my license yet.
you're gonna get there.
I'm the like. I think everyone here is car guys except for me, right?
No.
Nah, I would.
Not really a car guy.
I'm trying to get into it, but it's too expensive.
No, like at the level of knowledge and interest compared to me.
Oh no, they would know more.
Yeah.
Like they're like
Is why we're together.
they're like fucking nerds or something.
Yeah, the
He's
fucking
an
nerds for
encyclopedia. I'm
cars.
just, I don't know. He's a fucking encyclopedia.
Yeah, you're you own the title of.
One more thing. He knows people by cars, not by people by face.
That's how it is.
No, but like car culture is
Nerds.
so. No, but like car culture is so intertwined with the Filipino identity. If you think about it,
Yeah, it's like basketball.
like
Right.
for instance, if you go to the Philippines, every jeepney driver that you see customizes their jeepney based on who they are or based on where they're from. Like they made that jeepney not just their living, but like their whole identity. Like they put their whole self.
And like the good thing about jeepneys over there, like I only go like once. I used to go once every 2 years. The longest I've stayed in the Philippines is like 6 months when I was trying to fix my papers to go here.
Okay.
like you'll notice like it's the name of their kids
Yeah.
on the jeepney. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah. That's you know what? You're right. Because here,
Sometimes you got titties on there.
Yeah, no, but you're right though. He's not wrong.
You're like, oh, titties.
Like thinking, dude, that jeepney to Quezon from Manila has mad titties. Yeah,
it's a blank canvas.
the blank.
It's a blank canvas.
Yeah, and then you compare that to car culture here. Like at least here in Daly City, a lot of car folks put like stickers, banners. Sometimes they match with each other, like by group.
It's always something new within the Honda Civic.
You're not a Filipino driver until you've driven a Honda Civic at one point.
In Daly City, come on. Like, if you go to the ceremony right now and you start counting like how many Honda Civics you find.
Dude, we're filming in a garage right now. This camera, there's a Honda Civic behind you.
And it's lowered.
We'll show it at one point at one episode, but that's a Honda Civic. And it's very nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to
They get really creative with the Honda Civics here, man.
Shout out to Ceremony Speedway.
Ceremony Speedway. But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, like car culture and Filipinos, like you said, it's a blank canvas. You know, like they make it themselves. Like they make it so that it expressed who they are. The MacGyvers of Asia. We are genius when it comes to like recycling stuff, like jeepneys.
Wait, what's a MacGyver?
Oh, it's like so there's this like TV show, like there's a guy named MacGyver that like does DIYs on the like DIYs, like how do I explain it?
Is it
Some people
alcohol?
there know
Is it with the alcohol?
What do you mean?
DIY with alcohol?
DIY, do it yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you add?
DUI.
Here, let me
that's-
choose.
So you
Let me
get
choose
it.
our MacGyvers, but like basically,
Wait, actually, can you hold that thought? Can I get something on here? I feel out of place. Like y'all. Thank you. I'm not even gonna open it. I just want something on here. Like,
No, you can open it. It's just like-
yeah. So basically, there's this like
wait, how do I?
So, there's no stand in that one.
there you go.
There you go.
Attaboy.
Props.
Hey, that's the Filipino thing. You did
There you go. You MacGyvered it. That's it. That's basically MacGyver right there. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to look at MacGyver right there. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, the essence of like a MacGyver, like the guy whose name is MacGyver, is like, oh, you're really clever when it comes to like making your own stuff to survive or like to get out of trouble. What is that?
What a nerd.
There you go. Nice car, right? Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. Who shot that photo?
I did.
You
Yeah,
did?
Of course.
Oh, self-promotion. These two guys,
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
shameless plug, wonderful photographers.
We all have our own hobbies. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all do that.
But but yeah, like jeepneys. So yeah, like what Edie was saying, like when the Second World War ended and Japan got defeated, they surrendered. America left us a lot of stuff, a lot of materials, a lot of resources, and among them were these old military jeeps.
Yep.
And the Filipinos were like, what the fuck are we gonna do with these? And then some guy, any historian out there, please correct me. Correct us with any information we throw out there. Some guy was just like, hey, we can turn these into like passenger vehicles. And hence the jeepney was born.
There you go.
You know, they just added like a roof on top of that, on that Jeep, and then they started becoming jeepney drivers, earning their own money. I'm telling you, we're clever.
What was Uber that there?
Been part of this conversation.
No, it's fine. You're okay.
As in my.
No, it's okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
see, we're just talking about anything now.
This is the beauty of a podcast. Anything goes through. So this is our first episode. So we're still learning a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we're learning as we go by, which is
Mm-hmm.
the beauty of it. You're in it for the journey too. How about that?
Yeah. So thanks for still being here.
Yeah. For those who stuck by, hi. Thank you for sticking. Moving on to someone else. I don't know. Brian, do you want to talk about your province in the Philippines, or like at least what you know of it?
I think we make good food.
Kapampangans do make good food.
Yeah.
Do you have like one dish that you love to eat that's like Pampanga's best? Is
For
it
me personally, I just like sinigang. Sinigang, you cannot go wrong with sinigang. And kare kare.
Now,
I
now,
don't know why.
let me ask you this: how sour do you like your sinigang?
Scale from 1 to 10.
you need to make a face when you eat like yeah, and that sound. That sound mean yeah. If you hear that sound, that's good sinigang.
Yes, sir.
Very
Right.
good, very nice.
But yeah, like with Kapampangans, is there like something that you learned from like your parents, your relatives, like about your province, how it's like to be there?
I was born here, so they never really brought me. Well, I haven't been to the Philippines yet. So when they were
Really?
talking about,
Wait,
yeah,
for real?
I haven't been there yet. Okay.
Yeah, I can tell. Just kidding.
What the heck does that mean? You're just roasting everyone in this table, huh?
Dude.
I'm sorry. It's on it. It's on it.
Welcome back to Roast Sesh with
Roast Sesh?
Kuyas Korner.
Yeah.
Corner. Oh, but yeah, I didn't really experience how they experienced the Philippines. But having my family here, that they gave me an experience throughout the household of how they would live, I guess you would say, and cook, culture, being at home here. The food is amazing. I gotta admit, there are a few things I didn't end up liking, like didn't go on. Once I found out it was blood, I was like, oh, I did not know that, but it's good.
Growing
Sabaw?
up,
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Even
sabaw,
though
dude.
When I found out it was like pork, I was like, it's good.
It's good.
Good.
I mean, growing up, I thought it was chocolate.
Yeah.
No, I used to love them, but now I don't. Right? I don't know. It's just that taste buds. I don't know. They're different. Yeah. I mean, you're right though. It did look like chocolate. It was really good, but not good for the cholesterol.
Yeah, you know,
Gotcha.
That-
We're Filipino.
cholesterol,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Diabetes, man. But yeah, with food, and not just Pampanga, but a lot of like, it's really, really bizarre. From when you first learn or hear about it, like, oh, like that's pork intestine, or like that's liver, that's like a block of blood with like, but like yeah, Betamax, right?
I
But like,
tried it. I can't do it.
You can't.
but like,
It's all good.
you know, I'll admit, yeah, like I was part of that group of people too. Like, ugh. But then when I went back to the Philippines in 2018 to put my grandmother to rest because, you know, she passed away here, and then we flew to the Philippines to bring her body back home. I had a Filipino epiphany, an epiphany. You know, we were just like, we were in Santa Cruz in Laguna, and we were just walking the busy streets, and there was a lot of street food vendors that my mom wanted to like hit up, and she introduced me to isaw, kwek kwek.
Oh, you mean egg waffles?
Oh yeah, egg waffles. Sure, if you wanna whitewash it, I guess.
Okoy.
Okoy, right?
Okay, that's okay. What is that? Oh, okay. It might be called differently.
Yeah, it might be called differently, but
Yeah, because like it's different. Like you know what my mom's province calls
it's like sticky rice, right?
No.
What is it?
No,
What's
it's
Okoy?
like-
It's like the crunchy. Like,
Oh, the little shrimp.
The little yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, to be
Little-
fair, I
like
can't really-
shrimp pancakes, basically.
Shrimp
Can't
pancakes,
eat
there you
shrimp anyway, so,
Oh yeah, you're allergic to
we
shrimp.
kinda-
Oh,
You're the weakest link.
at the in the food
yeah. I was like,
No, like but food wise.
food wise, you're missing out.
Like
Nah, bro. I've been trying to eat shrimp. I mean, just because like
Are
they
you
asked me-
okay?
I mean, they asked me like, "Oh, aren't you allergic yet?" I'm not really here for a long time, bro. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah.
life is short.
Life is short. Like a shrimp. But yeah, like you go back to the Philippines, and for anyone out there who's planning on going to the why are you laughing? What? You okay? You okay, buddy?
No.
No?
Yeah.
We're never okay. But yeah, if you go back to the Philippines, or if you're planning on going back anytime soon after COVID, when you're safe, hit up the street vendors. You know,
Street food.
you're not just helping small businesses. You're not just helping local vendors and like local Filipinos. You're treating yourself out because these are amazing street foods. I mean, I know like Seafood City in South City has like that little
Crispy town.
Yeah, there's Crispy Town, and there's like that little street food like station in the middle of their food court.
Something grill.
Yeah, something grill. I mean, it's good. You know, it's still Filipino, but like there's just really something with straight from the homeland type of food.
No, my mom can do it better.
I mean, everyone's mother can do it better,
Yeah, that's
Robert.
the thing. That's why, like,
That's
every
like the
time-
rule of thumb.
Yeah, don't you feel like every time you go to like a Filipino restaurant here, it's like, oh, your mom's gonna be like, it's okay.
Yeah. Like, it's not homemade.
Then some Kesa sibling was like, I like yours better, mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nothing can beat home cooked food. In general.
Yeah.
It's not just anyone.
I think that's true for any culture. Like,
Yeah.
yes, our culture too, but like you talk to like Italian Americans or like Koreans or Hispanics, Latinos, Latinas, and they're like, I don't know that. My mom makes it better, or like my grandmother makes it better, you know, because our mothers make it with love.
It's a competition.
And it's a competition. Sure, it's a competition. Why not? But yeah, going back to Pampanga, like, you know, with that perspective of being born in America, what's one Filipino cultural aspect that you can like really just remember growing up in a Filipino household? Because your perspective is unique because you're Filipino American. Like you really have that, you know, perspective, unlike me and EJ or Robert. Right.
I mean, from other people's standpoint, from being here in the Philippines, how people kind of, you know, how different cultures in the Philippines, they have their own unique, I guess, abilities or features.
Right.
A lot of people said Kamampangans are mayabang, or we do people wrong a lot,
I don't know.
or something like that.
I know about the mayabang part.
Oh, so like regional stereotypes.
Yeah.
Interesting, because gee, I think like for like people from Laguna, we're very sentimental. Like there's like a level of sentimental where like it gets very petty. Like, how do I put it? Like holding a grudge. There you go. A lot of my relatives tend to hold grudges. Maybe that's true for every Filipino.
I was gonna say like, yeah.
You know,
And last time I checked, I'm not from Laguna, bro.
but like that's true though. Like maybe for like a lot of our Filipino viewers out there or our Filipino friends, like we hold a lot of grudges.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, like one Christmas party, I see like one tita, and then like a year later in another Christmas party, I'm asking my mom like, "Where's tita at? I thought she would always visit us." Like, oh, we don't talk to her anymore. Like, not this year.
But there's so many other titas, you know?
We have a dozen titas.
Yeah.
We have a lot of titas.
A lot of titas.
Yep.
Titas.
Titos.
Titas gossiping. Titas drinking.
Shit, ninangs and ninongs.
Ninangs and ninongs. Right.
Who doesn't not love gossiping? Chismosos
Oh
and
my
chismosas.
God.
Oh yeah, that's
We've all been part of chismis.
yeah.
We've all been subjects of chismis.
Or as what we say, tea.
tea.
We all got teas, and we all want to hear them teas.
Right. Which is another very I don't know, is problematic the right word? Problematic side of our culture where like chismis can be very, very very dangerous at some levels.
Yeah, you know, it can be entertaining at sometimes, and it can be dangerous. You're right.
Yeah.
Limitations.
Yeah, like
Right?
you look into like Philippine media. Entanglements, yeah.
We
Sure.
unexpectedly do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
good.
like, what the fuck? We did. Oh shit. Ano ba?
Yeah.
Sabi daw.
It's like you like one friend to another is like, "Hoy, narinig mo ba? Si ito, ginawa ito."
Man, they're gonna be like that.
Yeah.
You know, tikun maring ito.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
in our generation. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Did you text? Did you join the group call?
Did you see that tweet? Did you see that Instagram story? Did you see that Snapchat?
Sometimes you
No,
gotta.
or you could just be there, like literally, like if y'all could be talking shit about someone right now, I'd be like,
Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, like you look at the root of chismis and you know, it's rooted in judgment. It's rooted in
Immaturity.
Immaturity, yeah.
In some sense.
Um,
Yeah.
I guess to kind of go in a historical lens, the Spaniards.
Yeah.
300 years of Spanish rule was about dividing and conquering the Filipinos. And, we kind of took that culture of gossip from that colonial legacy because, pre-colonial Philippines were very, we have this mindset of collective life, really giving and receiving from the community, living amongst other people, and not really, not growing that mindset of individualism as much as we are now, right? And the legacy of colonialism gave us chismes, gave us gossip because we started really judging one another based on that colonial mentality that the Spaniards gave us, that whether it be religious base or just the standards that we were coerced into. Like you must act like this, you must act like that, and if you don't, you will be judged.
But I'll be honest, bro. I feel like everyone just does it, like regardless of race. Like
No, yeah, like
everyone just
that's in every race too. But like, you start to study that historical lens, and like there's roots on our habits. There's roots of why our culture is the way it is.
It shapes it up.
Yeah, it like
and spice.
like centuries of this and that really molded our culture to what it is today. And I guess that's why our first episode is about growing up.
Yeah.
Because we've been through a lot growing up.
We've been talking about growing up this whole time.
Yeah, that's been the subject, but
All right.
But yeah, we've been talking about growing up, and it shapes us. Our childhood, the culture that we grew up in shapes us to who we are now. And I guess to end off this episode, I want to do a checkout question on a what if. Any what if fans out there? Spoilers, don't spoil it for me. But yeah, if you were given a child, with of course raising them with our culture still, with our identity, how would you raise that child, EJ?
First of all, maximum is 2.
Maximum two kids for you? Okay.
And I mean, I don't want to sound like a parent, right? But the fact that how my parents raised me, I'm gonna do not exactly all the things that they did, but a little bit more lesser strict, give them a little bit more freedom.
Oh, so you're gonna raise them like how to be like you?
No, not me. Listen to whoever they want to be. Yeah, but it's their choice if they want to be like me. I can be a role model or not,
For
right?
kids.
We'll see along the way.
Here, kid. Here's a little car.
No. Here's a list of dad jokes.
Here's a dad jokes.
Every day.
Whatever makes you happy.
Here.
Right. Whatever.
Kid's gonna learn how to read 9gag first time. Bro, it's 2021. No one uses 9gag no more.
Oh my god.
I guess I'm that old then.
I still use 9gag sometimes. Full confession. But anyway, how about you, Brian? Like, if you were given 2 kids, how many kids? I don't know.
I would say 4.
In this economy, 4 kids?
In this economy, yeah.
Okay.
Or
Fucking
2 or
rabbit.
4.
Okay,
2
rabbit.
2 to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how would you raise them?
Dang, for kids.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer.
It's up there, Steve. It's up there.
Sorry.
Like we're looking back to how you grew up.
Yeah.
Would you want them to kind of go through some of those concepts and factors?
Yes and no.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely want them to know the culture. If I ever marry another Filipino, Korean, Thai, Spanish, anything like that.
Are you okay? He might be a little bit, just a little bit like that. What's so funny?
He just wants to roast me. He just wants to roast me.
As you were saying,
I want them to know both sides of our culture
Okay.
and respect both sides, and take it personal, just because it is what made you.
Right.
And of course, I want to support them as much as much as I can. Let them be free, like you said.
Right.
We are in America. Our dreams, hopefully it's not what I typically do. For example, I'm becoming a nurse. You're doing what you guys want to do. I don't know about this guy. He wants to be an accountant, but he should be a mechanical engineer.
I become an engineer, anak.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, anak.
Maraming pera doon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like you want to really raise them to have the best of both worlds, right? Okay, which is nice.
And learn from your mistakes.
That's nice.
That's good.
And be humble.
Right.
Definitely be humble.
Right.
But
Ikaw.
be supportive as much as possible.
Right. Ikaw,
What was the question?
if you were to raise your kid or kids, like how would you raise them?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Thank you.
Next question.
Next question, please.
It's okay.
No, just because like I don't know, I don't see myself being a dad. Like
Not yet.
Yeah, but like someone might come and change my mind. But like I don't know.
You don't see yourself being a father?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like right now, I'm living in the moment. Like it's very different from what I grew up with. Like I'm just like taking everything in.
Right.
But like I don't know. If I ever do get kids, I'll probably. That is a good question, huh? Like because there are some Filipino qualities that I don't like, and some Filipino qualities that I do like. So like from what you said, Ryan, like I like that. Like there are some things I like.
Yeah, fuck you though.
What the hell?
What?
Language. It's a family show.
Oh, we're a family show.
No.
Alright.
No.
But like what I said, like it's okay. But if anything, I could probably teach my dogs that I'm about to. Like, I'll just teach them the mano po. Like it's probably it.
Okay.
That's the most Filipino my kids are gonna get.
The mano po.
Yeah. The dogs.
Okay. But
How about you, Fernando?
ooh,
Yeah.
if the wifey, shout out wifey, if the wife wants to have kids, however number she wants,
25.
what's funnier than 24? 25. I would want to raise them with the mindset that they belong to this world and they don't have to change who they are to belong. Because I think that, our culture is stemmed on the mindset of replicating yourself to be some perfect role model that you don't really want to be. And we have to challenge that. And I want my kid or kids to be raised with the thinking that just be your best self and you will contribute so much color to the world and you'll be okay.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
So anyway,
Oh man.
that's it. I don't know which camera's working, but I'm gonna look over here. That's it for our first episode. For those who stuck around, for those who are supporting us to the end of this first episode, salamat. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for flying with Filipino Airlines.
Thank you for flying with Philippine Airlines. If you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoy our podcasts, a comment would really help to just tell us what you love, tell us what we can do better. Any suggestion would really help, and any just words of encouragement.
Yeah.
A like.
Ass.
You suck ass. Your ass. A like will also help. Give it a like, and if you want to be updated, if you want to know when our next episode is gonna come up, or any other videos out there, hit the subscribe button. It's that little button somewhere down there, right? And also, please check the links on our description. We'll be leaving our Instagram there also, and other social media platforms that we're part of. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. And also, I want to thank Kuya EJ, Kuya Brian, Kuya Robert for their contribution, because this whole set, these edits, these technical stuff, all them. I'm just a face, and I'm not that good anyway. So, thank you guys for joining us. Until next time, salamat.